Yes, you whom mobile. Na ne video ni dia me minimsa metia faso. As a matter of fact, me mpa ibone kura nredi mu. Would to me boame.
Elahenu Yehowa Ekad. We ahata et Yehowa. Elohika bika luvika. Uvika naveshika. Uvika miyodika. Tode yasach. Tode yasach. Tode yasach.
Well, I was your prophet would to me them mpa ibone good for my weird dear. Let's talk about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, we are very simple. No yet the Bawumia speak. I feel not any policies, ni ideas. Eba betchere Ghana for nienti ayentu abamano. After listening to the whole thing, for MPP for every video we know. Yeah. Mubeti meja now because we are not holding punches. Me are the save and put together a list of no more kika and I've watched and seen a couple of them online. Now let's put that in this episode because Yehovah, hey, yes, I see.
Tode yasach. Tode yasach. Tode yasach.
Abusian, point number 1. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said the economy now right now Ghana is recovering because of always Ukraine Russia war and then COVID-19 and because of right now economy now bounce back.
Between 2020 and 2022 we experienced severe challenges triggered by the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war resulted in the greatest economic depression in the world.
This specific thing is split. When this is side that you will say, oh, when people say that, yeah, that's the reason why. But it is that. Mathematics, economy ni ko ye. So why take Ghana no economy ni ko ye ma wana. Wo ye practicals. They are talking theory. Ko ye ma wana. But meanwhile, the comment section as well. Point number 2.
A major problem that we had as a country was the absence of a unique identity for citizens.
Bawumia say, with Ghana card, fake passports, and then football age, yeah, it will no longer be possible.
Age cheating, football age, people cheating on their retirement age, fake birth certificates, fake passports will no longer be possible with the Ghana card.
Now we are footballer. Maybe I won't feel cool him. Open club will be a bar. But Ghana, that really isn't an advantage. That is a disadvantage to be a one cook or a cousin cocoa and uncoquase. Baby, I don't know what bobble and cacra, naka by God's grace, being a coupon lifted on. Ebia nipa makers or 32, but crab will hear be when you're 16. But with Ghana, no, nanka possible. Bawumia's na. You ain't doing that no more.
Age cheating, football age will no longer be possible with the Ghana card.
What do you say? And if that happens now, that person doesn't see this as an advantage. Even though say, baby, Sane Koso. Yeah, for Ghana, but for a couple of people, it's not that good. Capito saying, Seka Capito. And no, Ghana card will offer and by this time go near brutally. I tell you, because the age are only people and yes, sanity, it will be any.
Today, because of mobile money interoperability, you can transfer money from a customer of one mobile money service provider to a customer of a different mobile money service provider. And also make payments from your mobile money account into any bank account. And you can receive payments from any bank account into your mobile money account.
Italy na mobile money in here. So what are you talking about? Say, no, now I know that there are apps being more about me so their transfers can be like PayPal, like Cash App or other countries in your account. But never be any before. So as you are there, well, technically that is true.
So we are bringing a brochure to Ghana.
Because of the Aburuchiri Abagana, not the whole Aburuchiri. He's talking in terms of the mobile money angle and how easy Ghana some transactions we are.
Mobile money interoperability has also significantly promoted a cashless culture, especially by our market women and the business community.
Because a lot of people are Ghana money even a bank account. So the mobile money at least eases the transaction ne ya ika ho and then amakro no e bia swat kakra. Either way, our point ho. Na ne ama me si ne bete afa so nyina enya nduru ho. Yeduru ho you go see. Yekọ yanim to the next one.
I believe it is time to rethink the concept of the current national service scheme. My government will propose that those who, after completion of their education, can secure jobs will be exempted from national service. National service will no longer be mandatory.
That, personally, me manya national service for Ghana. And I feel like for a month for binom no. Omu we can say school na some national service na through their national service no. And I was bu omu nya adwuma ye because adwuma na e bia we national service art no. Oyere ne ho ye adwuma at the end of the 1 year no. Na be adwuma for na hu say okay guy we ya de your money come and as your man employment a year e beboa and you know by so doing that person will get job e wa adwuma kuro num.
And students will have the option to decide whether to do national service or not.
But again, Ghana systems near adwuma year, you wouldn't really need to, you know, work 1 full year for the government after we school. Send a mandatory pompo now unless say ebia wa kwa your own business. So ko person ko nya ban adwuma later down the line, you have to at least serve the country.
This will also encourage companies to go to the campuses to recruit annually.
And now, Japan is your bad national service now. A whole lot of people will be going to the military because they've been doing and then to straighten them. The way say, you know, the national service angle. No? Me personally, I love it because that is the whole speech. Okay, now this I am in full support of. But my forbidden will also argue otherwise. Say, well, and national service and consumer see we need konya juma wa ha nka won share panyin we nka wonya connection we what I say. So that one ups and downs. Personally, me we adwuma sama me adwuma ma Ghana for 1 year without salary because that 600 was saying etuomo. That is not salary. What I say. That is chicken change.
An efficient system of governance will require even fewer ministers. I would have, therefore, no more than 50 ministers and deputy ministers.
Yeah, that is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, is the one. Now we are getting into the baby heat in the one. What's the ministers including the deputies? And 50.
I would have, therefore, no more than 50 ministers and deputy ministers.
Which means the current president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, will serve as serve under him, no, as the vice, That's that is basically what it means. Because now the ministers, anya she kura de eburu 50 na ye ka ho asemi, ene the deputies no. So if Bawumia is saying says oba, the ministers emuru 50 a. Personally, I feel like that is Mahama talk.
I would have, therefore, no more than 50 ministers and deputy ministers.
Bawumia tiene nsem no kan na. Some of it free Mahama, some of it free Alankash, some of it free Chada. And then you can see say this man clearly I born no one kasane ideas here. It's not that prevalent and yet we should hu sa. To say Mahama did 24 economy or so dey bebe. What can't they say to me say okay, obi no up to this point what can't asem no. So this no Mahama na dey ba. But when you listen to Bawumia ansem na asem way Mahama can some months ago. What you say the minister say CD 15 what kind of months ago?
It is my belief that this country can be governed efficiently with 60 ministers and deputy ministers.
And not just Mahama. Obi or person will be a minister because the president to be honest. Some of them are the exact same thing. I think Alankash a campaign. So definitely any news. It doesn't feel like your original. What I say. And if you are part of the current administration, now was it can say the main president, The ministers are for me now one for so no bar.
I would have, therefore, no more than 50 ministers and deputy ministers.
So why can't you affect any change? If that is the case there, then it looks like the vice president position in first one is so prime minister and then we are done. Another crazy one will say, I will abolish e-levy, bed tax and emission tax as president.
Policies that I am proposing to implement in 2025 will give us the fiscal space to eliminate some taxes such as the proposed VAT on electricity, if they are still on the books, the emissions tax, and the betting tax, without compromising our fiscal deficit.
You see, when it comes to this specific one now, I can't think far. Because starting from the latest, which is the emissions tax, I've seen so for the and the boys in almost your so definitely Bawumia and Koba and you know. You are the vice president. This is not a no position. You are powerful than any minister in Ghana. You are powerful than the chief of staff, the speaker of parliament. You are powerful than all of them. What you say? You are the second in command in Ghana. And you are telling me, say, emission tax na yede ban who baby you didn't even consult you. Who ya no so no say a moutim sadwene ho say ade onye se yede ba. But who try say yen famra. Na yen ka so okay na do na de baaye. Na fe de meme baaye no maba betwam because Bawumia asem ono akasa kan ye say no akwakwa ye so ono no ye mate. Na do na ye driver. Ntini za mo pese otimi ye proper change de ni vision e ba. E say ye ono no driver. Instead,
as vice president, I am like a driver's mate. But by the grace of God, if you make me the president, I will be in the driver's seat with constitutionally mandated authority to pursue my vision and my priorities.
So, then why are you the vice president? At the Ben Awoya as the vice president of the country. Because based on your can, it looks like what you man Awoya and for so. She knew out to me. That emission tax and who heat it.
Eliminate some taxes, such as the proposed VAT on electricity, if they are still on the books, the emissions tax, and the betting tax.
Who are Ghana Kromwa? Any of the betting tax by it became national debate. A month ago we're talking. Can a Japan graduate your boy your better betting tax because of Bobby a Juma? Until a better month why a Juma more rather than focusing their life on betting. That makes it making sense. But Bawumia, you did nothing, you said nothing. You allowed for this tax to be implemented. Now no say, wouldn't him say yet. Because if you are saying it's just Obana Betrama, then you know now saying yet. And you are part of the current administration. And you are telling, hey, go vote. Oh, there be.
Eliminate some taxes, such as the proposed VAT on electricity, if they are still on the books, the emissions tax, and the betting tax.
MPP for this specific idea, God Almighty, what is this? And then the e-levy.
Under my administration, there will be no taxes on digital payments. The e-levy will therefore be abolished.
What Bawumia logo, Bawumiano, see say your wireless angle. That shows is that digitalization angle. No, he is the chief anchor of that thing. Only the DNA movement happen. Anything be a yidi can be and was. Bawumia was part of it. So now we are talking about e-levy. And you say, what Bawumia so bad betray e-levy more.
The e-levy will therefore be abolished.
You brought up the thing. Una champion no ade no. Una ojijinam say ade we ne be boa Ghana. What you were part of it. You were a hardcore member of a Manfo Boa Maya implementing e-levy. People were crying. Once you did nothing as the vice president. Current. You did nothing. Mahama, and I make us any speech in the free way DM, no free way DM, so nothing seems original. Mahama is your bar or betray you love him. So right now, Mahama cano, and ye Mamisumi Mekambi, Nets and a Baya, Mouthful met me, Obama. That shows it's a winning vision. Like, send your Lancaster and you have no new ideas.
The e-levy will therefore be abolished.
And I make anything about digitalization. I did be a tech, I did be a mobile stuff, piano, a Bawumia deba. Bawumia e-levy, e-zipline, you know, deba. So you are telling me, say, the e-levy, you know, right now, say, and what kind of for, but we no bar. Ubechum, and now what you are standing on, they say, Unu ye made to the car, no, muchi no. Now do the main driver, and they say, the over be main driver, there, you can make changes.
As vice president, I am like a driver's mate. But by the grace of God, if you make me the president, I will be in the driver's seat with constitutionally mandated authority to pursue my vision and my priorities.
Ghana for mu ye si ye Jimmy aye da ye nwen ye nom nkwan ye nasumwe so ye kote nsore mubu ye nkwasiafo bi na egu kantirenum enya sa na ka wo pa vice president current with my be kanzem saying na go for wedding na ka manfo so will go to the voting booth and vote for you. This is a disgrace to you, to the party, and then to this current administration. Oh, Debbie. How can you say Oba betray 11? So right now you're vice president. Why don't you propose something? Now you say, okay, at least you fought for the cancellation of e-levy. But now don't answer say. Why? Obianka. Why no what was say beat say koso? It looks like I say come church agafo and send a video because it looks like say nkofona ma hiti abroso. This should ready now. Hey. Well, there ko yedi manzari atiafa so abroso.
The choice Ghanaians face in 2024 is between Vice President Bawumia and former President Magraheb. It is fundamentally a choice between the future and the past.
So Magraheb is the past or any future. No? You are the future. You think I will boycott the revolutionary ideas in Eba? I'm a man for it here who say, okay, what Bawumia is saying, you know, you could. And then still, there will be a man for you to say, so why can't you do why can't you do that now? Whilst you are in office, at least some of it. You couldn't do anything. As the vice president, so you can't do anything. You are like a toothless dog.
I am like a driver's mate. But by the grace of God, if you make me the president, I will be in the driver's seat.
That any working because no man was so bad will be now. It's sad. When some politicians think they are way too smart, and then a month one they are 7, they've not grown up, they are stuck. Like, what is this?
If you want someone you can trust to come up with innovative and impactful ideas to transform Ghana, then it is Dr. Bawumia.
And then another one to say, my government will focus on jobs and wealth creation by the private sector for all Ghanaians.
My government will reduce the fiscal burden on government by leveraging the private sector.
Wait, I check that I can't say we during the convention. I'm also going to say no can. Check that I can't say we. So to me, it feels like we need new ideas. So why should the people vote for you? If you don't have any new ideas, mess now a woman a mouth a boy about the same mess and the same thinking a boy getting us into this mess, no. We can't use the same thinking, no, to get us out of this mess unless we need fresh and new ideas. From what I'm listening and hearing, I don't see any fresh or new ideas or revolutionary ideas. A better take Ghana from what it is now to what we should be or needs to be. Yeah, so. And then
I have always seen him as a man of destiny.
And then okay can be can. I'm a very Renazio Kufuor a Yalankashama, and then because right now I can't say my best support to Bawumia.
This man definitely is on a mission determined by destiny. And please, let's all accept him.
Now look at it this way. When it comes to the MPP now, a man from Penny for the NPP I know right now. What do you mean you Kufuor from? Kufuor right now is the father of the party. Into no yet then so I can't say my a besha man for Ninkura and the party members. No. A little while back now man for being Jimmy NDC during the time and now Rollins still supported NDC still. A brother go watch as obey me in who film. But one yet because of a penny. The same thing that happened to Kufuor. No. Yabona she one corner. There is no way say obey me can be in support of Alan Cash because right now as it stands, Alan Cash is no longer part of the MPP. What I say? So Kufuor anger on there. I'm not for go against Alan Cash. I don't think so. This Yabona she one corner be. He has no other option than to
And please, let's all accept him to continue.
But who was what you are conversation also because this I feel like one must speech we are okay, yeah. Because so when you're president now, okay, it's okay. Can you vice president now, okay? Here I'm going to meet you. Time Obama, any Joe Biden was no. Obama mo 8 years in end day, you know. Joe Biden na go ho chance obetimi stand immediately aba be running against Trump, but one year on my whole crime 4 years babedem because during the time na man for bring backlash Obama ankasa and now Joe Biden ankwa stand and then my whole crime na Trump babe the president for the 4 years after Obama and Joe Biden presidency, you know. Right after, or I can say, Trump for first 4 years, you know, and Joe Biden started his campaign to be elected as the flag bearer of their party, the Democratic Party. And what happened? He won. What you say? Or winning, that is exactly what I said. Nanka Bawumia. Guys, at least come out one coin. Nanka be alan cash. Babe running this 4 years, and then if this and can go ya malan cash. Because clearly, say get the not leaving Malan Cash and Castle down Canebeko and Ebeko. And no babua, say next 4 years' time after no Bawumia bar, people will be more inclined to vote for him. In Gababua, my mouth for no ma be a wire, but because of how economy na intino, a mouth for really doesn't see it. Go a babua man for us near put a month for focus on your trip. Because back I am a hammer free so acquire MPP for buy any wounds and some hammer jumapa. But about or was no obi anka ho asem. So the same thing na esen ka Bawumia one followed me Joe Biden ye any be and figure out okay. My men started running during the time my mwana mo so because they say asema wo kan so ba normal betwetwam no e yade a wo o president na nado a wo ye ne vice no e de bae. So right now if you are saying so ba na obetwetwam, that means wo wunim say ade ne nyama Ghana for. But what now idly buy say be so na Ghana for bemia, and now you are going to use that so ba betwam as a promise say be Ghana for vote to mount. Hey, MPP for more shedding. Tap send number 1 mobile app abuja betim just send this kakuma do for Ghana. So Europe, US and Canada. Right now good news on the aba. There be the good news ba. China with the good news ba Netherlands say with ideal payment betim just send this car a man here easy for a month for Netherlands. Right now we UK omo introduce a wallet system ubetimi store with sika e dey ato wallet no so to send your mobile money wallet no. Now for the time so say person send this kakuma obi a na ne yatia free wallet num na nyesa time bia no say akwakwa free credit card so and now bank account and then we send there as always, you know, very simple. This wallet system right now is active UK nko with tap send, you know, as time goes on na busia on be am obi anya access to it say na be ya person send this car from one so wallet mu a ubetimi asend. Kai use jaga 4 bitters abusia latest bitters in town amanfo etwa bi no omudi one dance pan nubu na wo ma ade you know tretene wapom e ma wo no ma feel like okay we is smooth e sounds we body no mu adwuma no abusia jaga 4 uraga na ba bi etwitwa kakra ubenya bi atwa me kanisa ya yeso koduru fa e kan say ba bi e ton sana VC10 was oh me pe jaga 4 na e de amanu watwa now code that you go pay. So definitely no trash when you bet home. Cycle 20 a draw benoma abusia be fight against ya de virus say wo body mu na be sen aboa build the immune system. Na de bia wire fit and strong. Me say what time no vehicle on a daily basis yade e too say na atwam because wa build the immune system na na strong say yade bia ba e be fight against yade no heavily ankasa. So abusia ura Ghana pharmacy shop bia benya vehicle 20 ni bia to from Joy Industries that good. And the video, no, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all the good stuff. Till we meet again, abusia. Adios.